I'm autistic, and there's something that I've realized about masking that has really helped me in my relationships, and I think it'll help you too. What I realize is that there's a difference between masking and reciprocity. And when I was trying to avoid masking, I was missing out on opportunities for reciprocity that could have really improved my relationships. So let's talk about the difference between reciprocity and masking and why it's so good to look for those opportunities for reciprocity. With masking, you are responding to the prejudices of another person. You are hiding parts of yourself that are legitimate and not harmful or bad in any way, but simply make somebody else uncomfortable because of their own prejudice and misunderstanding. In a perfect world, nobody would ever need to mask because we would understand and accept one another. Reciprocity, on the other hand, is a response to the genuine needs of the other person in the relationship. Even in a perfect world, or a world where everybody was autistic, we would still have reciprocity because that's just a part of what it means to have a relationship with another person. Like masking, reciprocity does take effort. Sometimes it takes a sacrifice. But unlike masking, when you put the effort into reciprocity, it makes the relationship stronger because you are bringing your real self, your real values to care for the other person, and it helps you like yourself more. You're not being ashamed of yourself by hiding yourself. You are bringing your strength, your care, your kindness into the relationship to help address the needs of the other person. In just a second, I'll tell you how to determine if something is masking or reciprocity, but before I do, I just want to say that I'm an autistic psychologist. I make a lot of content like this, and so if you're interested in improving your relationships or your life as an autistic person, please like and follow. There's a very simple question you can ask to determine if it's masking or reciprocity. If your roles were switched, would you want the other person to put in the effort? For instance, if you feel pressure to not stim and you could switch places with your friend and then they were the one that wanted to stim, would you care if they stimmed? Probably not, and so it would be masking for you to suppress your stimming. But if your friend really wants to watch a movie and you're not a big fan of the movie, well, if you imagine swapping places, would you want your friend to watch a movie with you even if it wasn't their favorite movie? Probably. And so that would be reciprocity for you to say, all right, we'll watch the movie that you want, even if it wouldn't be my favorite movie. To be clear, you don't owe anybody reciprocity. You can choose what relationships you want to invest in, and if the other person is not investing in the relationship with you, then you maybe don't need to invest in the relationship with them. Also, being neurodivergent means that some things might be harder for you or take more effort for you than for somebody else, and so you can factor that in. It doesn't have to be a exact match of you give exactly what they give to you, but the effort should kind of equalize. So try that out, look for opportunities to invest in your relationships, and see if they improve. Dr. Dan, signing off.